Rebirth of Cruel Consort, Chapter 12. Previous chapters in the description below. Bella jumps around her master happily. Master, you were absolutely right. Consort Fu Hannah really didn't open your gift. It was covered in dust when she brought it out. Fu Hai smiles. Well, how did you convince her? She wasn't ready, but then she said that she will help if you grant her one wish. And I agreed. Bella replies in fear. What wish? She doesn't know. Consort Hannah walks in without any courtesy. We have some old debts to settle. Fu Hai nods. If there is another name that can join his poisoner list, then it's Consort Fu Hannah. When he entered Fu Palace, there was only one consort who could challenge his authority. It was Consort Hannah. Not only Hannah was from a noble background, but also she had a princess named Hania. Princess Hania, even though she was a girl, she was interested in politics, archery, sword fight, and all the war-related things. Hania was a teenager, yet she had a footing inside and outside the palace, which challenged Fu Hai's authority. So he portrayed Hania as a danger to the future crown prince and manipulated the court to send her away. Right now, Princess Hania is in an isolated academy for women where she is learning cooking, embroidery, singing, and art. Fu Hai nods. You want Princess Hania to come back. I understand. No, I don't want that. Hannah hisses. You already ruined my daughter's spirit. She doesn't like archery anymore. Fu Hai blinks. He waits for Hannah to continue. I want you to play your villain act again. Be the cruel, vindictive consort you are and separate my daughter from her lover. Lover? She has gone blind. She is in love with a fruit vendor and wants to marry him. The good-for-nothing boy wants to use my daughter and enter the royal household. Stop him. Fu Hai sighs. If they are in love. You don't talk about love. It doesn't suit you. Your maid gave me your token. Hannah pulls out an agreement paper. If they are happy. They are not happy. You are. One thrown out of your way, right? Hannah glares at Fu Hai in hatred. You are the reason my daughter is there, Consort Fu Hai. What if the boy doesn't want to be a royal? What if he only loves your daughter? Would you still want me to separate them? He got no money, of course. Money isn't everything, Hannah. Are you happy with His Highness? Am I happy with him? Hannah laughs. Then why don't you leave him? Marry someone whom you love. Fu Hai understands there is no meaning of arguing with Hannah. Okay, then you prepare to welcome Hania back. I will summon her back to the palace. Then we can place her in house arrest. Hannah smiles in satisfaction. Remember, it's you who has to play the bad cop, not me. So, no we. You are going to separate her from her lover. Bella looks at her master with teary eyes as soon as Consort Hannah leaves the room. I am sorry, master. I didn't know that Consort Hannah would ask you to do something like this. Fu Hai smiles softly. It's okay, Bella. I have to pay the price of my actions. After all, it's me who sent her daughter away. But it's wrong. Everybody will misunderstand you if you do this. They will hate you. Fu Hai laughs out loud this time. They hate me anyways, Bella. Princess Hania. Fu Chan asks to confirm what he heard. Yes, Your Highness. Consort Hannah met Consort Fu Hai after the court. After that, Consort Fu Hai confirmed Princess Hania's return. Haiyan one formed. So that's why Consort Hannah helped Consort Fu Hai today. Fu Chan nods, but Consort Fu Hai caved so easily. Haiyan hesitates. Consort Fu Hai doesn't look very happy about the princess's return. Fu Chan agrees. In fact, he himself isn't happy about his daughter's return. He knows Hania very well. There is a reason why he didn't stop Consort Fu Hai back then. Hania is short-tempered and short-witted girl. She was ruining her own reputation and position with her stupid antics. So when Consort Fu Hai suggested to send Hania away from the capital, he naturally agreed. Hania was safe and sound there in the academy. Fu Chan wanted to keep her there until she turns into an adult with brain. She will target Consort Fu Hai as soon as she comes back. Fu Chan utters unknowingly. Haiyan was waiting for His Highness's reply, didn't catch Fu Chan's words. He asks, Your Highness? Find a new and experienced healer for me. Consort Fu Hai isn't physically fit. I can't handle both of their dramas together. Chapter 13. Fu Hai drinks the medicine with an ugly face. Sometimes I feel like dying is easier than drinking this shit. Bella grins. She pours another bowl of medicine in front of her master. Fu Hai drinks again. Is it even working? What is it? Both Bella and Fu Hai jumps with the new voice. Fu Hai widens his eyes. Your Highness, what are you doing here? Fu Chan raises his one eyebrow. Fu Hai controls his shock and bows hurriedly. I didn't hear the announcement. Fu Chan walks around the room casually. This is my palace. I don't need to announce my every step all the time. Fu Chan turns to face Fu Hai. You didn't tell me. What are you drinking? That's medical soup. It boosts strength and energy. Really? Fu Chan tilts his head. Then consort wouldn't mind if I drink 1 cup. Right? Fu Hai gulps no. Problem. Then, Fu Chan looks at Bella. Pack me 1 portion. I will be in my study tonight. I will be having consort Fu Hai's medicinal soup there. Fu Chan left consort Fu Hai's chamber with a smirk plastered on his lips. Finally, he caught Fu Hai red-handed. Now he will know the reason behind consort Fu Hai's change of behavior. He looks at the ceramic bowl in his hand before summoning the royal healer. Fu Chan waits patiently as the royal healer examines the contents of the medicine bowl. Royal healer smells and tastes the soup repeatedly before replying. Your Highness, this is a normal medicinal soup. It has a strong taste of ginger and gooseberries, wood apple, basil leaves, and licorice root most probably. Fu Chan tilts his head. It is used for. All these things improve health. Some boosts immunity, some helps with digestion and cold. This soup is very watery, so it will keep the patient hydrated. Fu Chan's face relaxes. He feels an ache in his heart. Fu Hai has fallen ill for a while, yet his biased judgment towards Fu Hai stopped him. Okay, you may leave. Fu Chan dismissed the healer. Fu Hai smiles at Bella's worried face. What are you so worried? His Highness took the soup. Bella, you did as I said, didn't you? Bella nods. I added 2 extra cups of water to the soup. That's it. Fu Hai was about to add more when the nunch announced Emperor's arrival. Fu Hai stands up to greet Fu Chan. Although he asked Bella not to worry, he himself is worried about Fu Chan's findings. I will have dinner here, Fu Chan reveals after a moment of silence. Fu Hai lets out a breath and urges Bella to serve food. Fu Chan looks at the serving calmly, still not eating royal food. I can bring royal food for His Highness. Fu Hai asks. Fu Chan takes his chopsticks and starts eating, no need. Fu Hai watches Fu Chan eating for a while before asking, what brings His Highness here? Fu Chan looks up at Fu Hai. This is my palace. I can come here. You tell me, who taught you to cook? Fu Hai frowns. Cooking is something he learned himself. In his childhood, he used to mix random spices in a bowl and pretend it was a magical potion. He has always loved cooking more than sword fight or archery, but he is not going to confess that. I am naturally talented. Nobody taught me anything. Fu Chan laughs freely this time, naturally good in adding extra salt to every sweet dessert. Fu Hai looks back at Fu Chan with a snap. He hurriedly takes a spoon and tastes the dessert himself. A bitter taste of salt hits his tongue. He spits the food in his hand. Fu Chan smirks. Fu Hai glares at Bella. Why did you add salt in it? Bella pouts. Master, you cooked it yourself. Fu Hai shakes his head. Not possible. I tasted it myself. You must have made a mistake. Bella shakes her head too. I never touched the bowl. You made a mistake. Fu Chan tilts his head and carefully watches the interaction between Fu Hai and his maid. The Fu Hai he knows would have slapped the shit out of the maid right now, or maybe ordered for 50 lashes. This Fu Hai is something different. Has he always been like this behind closed doors? Otherwise, why this maid plead for him that day at the garden? Fu Hai actually treats his personal maids good. Fu Chan smiles and takes another spoonful of the dessert in his mouth. In truth, he is the one who added the salt after taking his serving. He doesn't know why he did that. Maybe he wanted to tease consort Fu Hai. Or maybe he wanted to test consort Fu Hai. Come to the lunch tomorrow. I will show you my original talent. Fu Hai commands after finishing his fight with Bella. Is this an invitation? I may come with my expert judges to taste your cooking. Fu Chan replies. I have my original dishes that nobody knows, nobody can cook. Who is going to judge me? You may not know, my Prime Minister Hien Hua is a food critic. The chopstick in Fu Hai's fingers trembles. How can he not know? Hien Hua was his personal guinea pig for years. When they were best friends before all this, he used to bring his every new dish inside the palace for Hien Hua in a small container. After their fight and his marriage with Fu Chan, he stopped doing that. Nobody was there to taste, so didn't cook anymore. He has tasted all my recipes before. Fu Hai whispers unknowingly. What did you say? Fu Chan asks back. Fu Hai looks up. Nothing. Nothing. I was just thinking. To be continued.
Subscribe.